My 7th year of trying to win the favor of Mafia Don Ethan Larson, the system declared my mission a failure. I was set to be erased in 1 month. I did not cry or make a scene. I accepted the death countdown with calm detachment and started a live stream called My Last Wishes Before I Die. The first thing I did was throw the multi-million-dollar wedding ring into the drain, right in front of Ethan and his first love, just to hear it clatter out of sight. Ethan's expression hardened. Nina, what kind of trick are you trying to pull this time? You begged me in order to wear that ring and stood there for 3 days. I smiled, lifted my middle finger, and replied, "Pfft, as if you deserve it." The chat in the live stream went wild in an instant. Whoa, is the host serious? That's $1 million diamond ring. She's so awesome for tossing it. It's about time. Is this just for show? Who'd actually throw away a ring that pricey? Nina, have you gone crazy? Ethan Larson scowled as he spoke. Go get that ring back now, clean it, and put it on. Then we can act like this never happened. Before this, I would have been scared and quickly moved to fetch it. Even if I ended up all dirty, his happy nod would make my day. However, this time it just made me laugh. I did not tell the livestream who he was. I just crossed my arms and looked at him with my head tilted. Ethan, are you the one who's lost it? If you want the ring, go get it yourself. Ethan was shocked. He had not seen my response coming. For 7 years, I had been like a quiet servant around him. I never fought back or talked back. Seeing that, Winter Johnson stepped up in front of Ethan, her eyes teary. Sis, don't talk to Don that way. Don made that ring just for you. It's supposed to show how much he cares. If you're mad, be mad at me, not at his gift. She reached out to grab my hand, but I stepped back with a grimace. Don't touch me, it feels gross. Winter's hand hung in the air and she started crying. Don's sister, Ethan hugged Winter and pointed at me, yelling, Nina, apologize to Winter. Why do you think you can call her gross? You who do anything for money are nothing. I watched him stand up for Winter, and I could not help but smile a little. He was the guy I had spent 7 years trying to impress. For him, I had lost friends, given up my pride, my sense of self, and any chance of living a normal life. However, to him, I was just someone who would do anything for money. The countdown in my head was ticking away. Only 29 days and 23 hours to go. I took a deep breath, trying to ignore the ache in my heart. Apologize? Ethan, you'll never hear that from me. Not in a million years. After that, I showed them my middle finger one more time. Take your precious Winter and get lost. Ethan was so mad his face turned the color of storm clouds, and his chest started rising and falling like he could not breathe. He marched over and grabbed my wrist so hard it hurt. Nina, you're really asking for it. I bit back the pain and stared him down. Yeah, I am asking for it. So go ahead. If you're brave enough, do it now. The look in my eyes made Ethan freeze. He let go without meaning to. I rubbed my sore wrist and let out an icy laugh. If you're not going to do anything, then zip it. Get it straight, Ethan. As of today, I quit. I stepped into the bedroom. The closet was full of dresses Ethan had bought for me. However, they were all the same. White dresses, just like the ones Winter used to wear. I yanked one off the hanger. It was a birthday present Ethan had thrown at me last year. He had said, wear this. Winter's got anemia, so go donate blood to her. I spent 3 hours in that dress at the hospital, donating 400 cubic centimeters of blood, and all he said was, you're kind of useful, I guess. I grabbed the scissors and cut into the dress with all my might. Rip, one after another, they all got the same treatment. I was like a robot that never tired, wildly tearing apart everything in sight. All the presents I had once thought were treasures were now just torn fabric on the floor. The live stream started up again. Viewers zoomed up to 100,000. Did something upset the host? Why cut up such nice clothes? This is so satisfying to watch. Gifts from a jerk like that should be torched. Hey, that's all money. Why not send it to me instead? I kept snipping away and flashed a smile at the camera. Money? To me, these things might as well be burial wraps. Right when I was really getting into the cutting, the door was kicked open with a bang. Ethan stormed in, emanating a cold aura. He saw the mess everywhere, and his expression turned super dark. Nina, what are you going crazy over now? I stopped and looked at him, scissors in hand. I'm just cleaning up garbage, Mr. Larson, can't you tell? The scissors reflected some of the light, causing him to blink. He stepped back without thinking, then grew even angrier. Put those scissors down. You think that wrecking this stuff will make me notice you? Nina, you're playing games and you're not good at them. I tossed the scissors away. They hit the floor with a loud clang right by his foot. Ethan was used to weapons, so he did not flinch, but my act of throwing the scissors was akin to throwing down a challenge, and it made him look even angrier. When will you stop this nonsense? Winter's sick and needs peace and quiet. How can she stay with the house looking like this? Oh, so he was in a rush to clear the space for the new person. I dusted off my hands and pointed to the mess. Don't worry, I'll clean it up. I think it's gross here too. Ethan squinted at me, trying to figure me out. What do you really want? If it's money, just tell me. If you apologize to Winter and treat her well, I'll give you a credit card with no limit. It was the same old game. Harsh words, then a sweet promise. I used to give in and receive these little treats, but not anymore. Ethan, do you think I'm broke? Ethan snorted. Not broke? What about your dad who loves to gamble and your mom in the hospital? They both need money. Without the Larson family, you wouldn't even have enough to eat. When he talked about my mom, it hurt a lot. Yeah, she was still in the hospital. That was why I had been too scared to leave him. However, the system was now about to get rid of me. If I was gone, who would look after my mom? Right on time, the system reminded me. Complete your daily live broadcast task, and you can make a wish come true after you're gone. With that, the last of my worries was gone. A wish? I would wish for my mom to get better. I gave Ethan a smile. Really? Let's see who really needs who, you or me, the Mafia Don. Ethan was so mad he balled up his fists, but he did not swing them. He just waved his hand and his guys cut off my card. We'll see how tough you are now.